Hi folks, this is Matt Biondo, lead saber and broadsword instructor of Niagara Historical Fencing, and I have a short and quick video for you of the gold medal match between myself and a fencer named Laurent from Quebec City. And I wanted to highlight this match in particular because it kind of was a meeting of two different styles. Myself, I tend to fence on the outside and look for time attacks and measure traps and things of that nature, where I'm usually dealing with timing. And Laurent is one of the best parry riposte fencers I've come across. So it was kind of a meeting of two different ways of fencing, and it had some interesting exchanges. In this first exchange, we see myself go for a feinting attack, cut forward to the outside line, where I raise my hand slightly in hopes that they go to a high guard and then come on the outside of the arm via a rising cut. But Laurent basically buries his outside guard to the low line, does a quick parry, and immediately ripostes above the blade, and I do not have enough time to recover. The second exchange, you see Laurent throw a cut to my inside line, and in response I move back, void my hand slightly, and throw a time cut to his arm as it moves to the other side of his body. I think what he was trying to do in this exchange was provoke that attack, but my timing cut came out a little too early and he wasn't able to get to the outside guard in time to riposte afterwards. The third exchange here was actually hard to see, but if we slow it down, what you see happen is that I throw a thrust in the inside guard as Laurent throws a cut one, and my basket catches his cut one. I initiated this thrust because I saw him start to fake out a cut, and I figured that in that moment where he's recovering from that initial fake out, I can put a thrust to his inside line, and even if he throws a counter cut, it won't reach me in time. This next exchange, which ties up the score, has Laurent flesh and throw a cut one at my inside. I get the inside parry off, and then don't have enough time to moulinet around to do a cut two, so I decide to throw a cut one to try and go over his basket, but he keeps that inside parry strong, and then he moulinets around and comes to the outside of my arm with a cut six, and I just don't have enough time to get the corresponding block out. The final exchange, which happened during sudden death, is a technique that I train all the time. Myself, my students, it is a fundamental piece of the training that I do because it incorporates simultaneous attack and defense. And that is when someone goes for your leg, you slip your leg out of the way and throw a cut seven as a time cut. And that's exactly what I do here, which secures me the final point during sudden death and gives me the gold medal for the tournament. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you in the next one.